Okay. Hi, everybody. Let me get everyone in. Oh, this is great. Everyone's here. All right, let me just get everyone in. Awesome. Okay, good to see everybody. Awesome. Great. All right. So great to see everybody. All right, so planning meeting. First annual virtual thespian night. We got this. We can totally do this, okay? Cal, is that your... Okay, Cal, you can tell that's a photo. All right. Oh, Kai. Hey, Kai. Great, you brought friends. That's awesome. All right. Beck, are you taking notes? Beck, can you? But we can hear all of that. Awesome. Okay. Great. All right. Let's see what we got here. Oh, Eva, I think your camera. Yeah, you just got it. Eva, the camera. All right, forget it. All right, thespian night. Let's get planning. All right.
Yo, I don't care about
Sammy, I'm right in between you guys.
Unless it involves big head.
We just focus on the meeting. We have a lot to plan. All right, so all right, let's go. Thespian night. Let's plan. All right. Now,
yo, I'm quarantining.
Awesome. Are you gonna
with Big Head Jason?
This is Big
Head Jason right here.
Sounds
look at this man.
Great.
Look at this. Big Head Jason. This is Big Head Jason.
That's
right
awesome.
here.
Great.
Right here.
All right,
Big Head Jason.
Gone. All right, everybody, come on. All right, Cal, you back? No? Great. Back the notes. Oh,
you don't recognize me?
All right, listen, everybody.
But I'm Joe.
This, okay. All right. Oop.
Joe Mama.
Joe Mama. Great. Joe Mama jokes are great.
Those are. Try to get rid of me.
Catherine, is that you? Where'd you go?
Eyes scared of me. Okay.
All right, forget it. No planning, no meeting. Okay. We're just gonna wing it. And here we go. WHSTE's first annual thespian night. Hit it.
On my side. You can never get rid of me.
Welcome to Thespian Night. Tonight will be a variety show of different songs and scenes from varying musicals, movies, and plays. Brought to you by WHSTE. And on behalf of all of WHSTE, we are so grateful to have you here. Tonight, WHSTE will also be contributing to a charity. We want to bring awareness to the Black Lives Matter movement. Black Lives Matter is an organization to help stop discrimination and violence against the Black community in the United States as well as countries all around the world. If you would like to do your part and sign a petition or donate, you can go to blacklivesmatter.com. Again, that's blacklivesmatter.com. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy the show. And to start off our acts, we have Sammy Janoff performing Broadway Baby. You got this, girl.
I'm just a Broadway baby, walking off my tired feet, out in 42nd Street to be in a show. Oh, Broadway baby, learning how to sing and dance, waiting for that one big chance to be in the show. Oh, gee, I'd like to be on some marquee, all twinkling lights, a spark to pierce the dark, from Battery Park to Washington Heights. Someday maybe all my dreams will be repaid. Heck, I'd even play the maid to be in a show. Say, Mr. Producer, I'm talking to you, sir. I don't need a lot, only what I got. Plus a tube of grease paint and a follow spot. Broadway baby, slaving at the 5 and 10, dreaming of the great day when I'll be in a show. Oh, Broadway baby, making rounds all afternoon, eating out a greasy spoon to save on my dough. At my tiny flat, there's just my cat, a bed and a chair. Still, I'll stick it till I'm on a bill all over Times Square. Someday maybe, if I stick it long enough, I can get to strut my stuff, working for an Iceman like a Ziegfeld or a wise man in a great big Broadway show.
Sammy, you did amazing. You absolutely killed it. Our next performance is going to be done by a trio. They will be performing I Know It's Today from Shrek. Here's Adelaide Kissel, Jane Gargano, and Rachel Snyder. You got this, girls.
Settle in, girls. It's story time. There's a princess in a tower. Oh my gosh, that's just like me. Poor Rapunzel needs a haircut, but the witch won't set her free. She passes time by singing like someone else I know. As years go by, she sits and waits as years go by. Uh-oh, a torturous existence. I don't remember this part. She wishes she were dead. Skip ahead, skip ahead. But in the end, Rapunzel finds a millionaire. The prince is good at climbing and braiding golden hair. So I know it will be, 'cause there are rules and there are restrictions. I believe the storybooks I read, like Candlelight, my one night, my knight and his steed, will look just like these pictures. It won't be long now, I guarantee. Day number 23. I know it's today. I know it's today.
Oh, here's a good one. It's a classic. There's a princess in a coma, glad it's her instead of me. Pretty maiden in a glass box, how I wonder, does she pee? Blah, 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 poison apple, boring, boring, evil queen, filler, filler, been there, read that, 7 shorties on the scene, skip ahead, skip ahead. But in the end, the princess wakes up with a start. The prince is good at kissing and melting Snow White's heart. So I know he'll appear and his armor will be blinding, shining as his perfect teeth. Manly hose, he'll propose on one knee, and our prenup will be binding. About time we set the wedding date. Day number 958. I know it's today. Who'll show up today?
There's a princess, any princess. Take your pick, they're all like me. Not exactly, I'm still waiting. They're living happily ever after. Better get here, I want love in seconds flat. No one needs these middle bits. Whoops, did I do that? Cut the villains, cut the curses. Cut this fairy tale, cut the peril and the pitfalls. Cut the puppet and the whale. Cut the monsters, cut the curses. Keep the intro, cut the verses. And the waiting, the waiting, the waiting, the waiting. Waiting. No, he'll appear, though I seem a bit bipolar. And I'm a fan till now as well. But people mind, I'm a find. I'm a catch and a very gifted bowler. It won't be long now, I guarantee. Jane Humber, are you there, God? It's me, Fiona. It's me, Fiona. Now I know they'll appear, 'cause there are rules and there are restrictions. I believe the storybooks I read. By candlelight, by wine night, by night at sea. We look just like these pictures. It won't be long now, I guarantee. Day number 20, day number 19, numbers 8,423.
Ladies, amazing performance. The next part of our show, however, is gonna be a little different. Mr. O'Hara has taken this opportunity to talk about some of our seniors who will be leaving the WHSTE community this year as they head off to college, the rest of their lives, and their future. I know you're gonna make your mark on the world. Thank you for making a mark on ours. The first senior profile, as done by Mr. O'Hara, is for a gentleman who never fails to bring a contagious energy as well as non-stop dedication to his character. Here is Mr. O'Hara showcasing Matt Burley.
Thank you, Maddie. Hi, everyone. And welcome this evening to Wayland High School Theater Ensemble's first annual virtual Thespian Night. My name is Aidan O'Hara, and I'm the drama teacher and director here at Wayland High School. It is my sincere privilege to help honor the seniors, the class of 2020 from WHSTE this year. I'm going to do this in two parts. First, I'm going to take you to a specific location inside the high school that I think captures the essence and spirit of that student. And second, well, I've been listening to a lot of music while on walks and such, and when certain song lyrics would play, I would think of that person. When the song played, I thought of that senior. So I thought that'd be a fun way to honor them. So I've selected a passage of text, usually from a song, but not always, that connects me and my thoughts to that senior. Come with me, let's get started. For our first senior, I bring you to the costume and prop room, and of course, Matt Burley. He self-identifies as the costume room gremlin, and Matt has left his mark on WHSTE in many ways through numerous roles and being a role model to countless members of WHSTE. And on a personal level, I'll always be grateful to Matt. My first year here at Wayland 3 years ago, he welcomed me with an open heart and open arms, and for that, I'll always be grateful. For Matt, I did not choose a song, but rather a passage from a book, from J.R.R. Tolkien's The Hobbit, or There and Back Again. Then something Tookish woke up inside him, and he wished to go and see the great mountains, and hear the pine trees and the waterfalls, and explore the caves, and wear a sword instead of a walking stick.
Thank you, Mr. O'Hara, for highlighting an important and valued member of this company. Hi, by the way, my name is Harrison Dietzius, and I'll be your MC for the next 3 acts. You know, even with schools closed, history still remains one of my favorite subjects. While it may be boring for many of you, it's adaptations and retellings like this next one that always keep it relevant and interesting to me. So let's take a step back to the early 1500s, when the Black Death and public executions were all the rage for Don't Lose Your Head from the musical Six, sung by the amazing Catherine Dean.
Grew up in the French court, oui, bonjour, life was a torso.
She set sail.
1522 came straight to the UK, all the British dudes lame.
Epic fail.
Ooh, I wanna dance and sing.
Politics.
Not my thing.
Ooh.
But then I met the king, and soon my daddy said you should try and get ahead. He wanted me, obviously, kept messaging me like every day. Couldn't be better than he sent me a letter, and who am I kidding? I was prêt à manger.
Ooh.
Sent a reply.
Ooh.
Just saying hi.
Ooh.
You're a nice guy. I'll think about it maybe. XO baby.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
You sent him kisses.
I didn't know I would move in with his missus.
What?
Get a life.
You're living with his wife.
Like what was I meant to do? Sorry, not sorry about what I said. I'm just trying to have some fun. Don't worry, don't lose your head. I didn't mean to hurt anyone. LOL, say oh well, or go to hell. I'm sorry, not sorry about what I said. Don't lose your head. Three in the bed and the little one said, if you wanna be wed, make up your mind. Her on me, chum, don't wanna be some girl who's a side bum. Are you blind?
Ooh.
Don't be bitter.
Ooh.
'Cause I'm bitter.
Ooh.
Why hasn't it hit her? Somebody hang you, he doesn't wanna you.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
Your comment went viral.
I didn't really mean it, but rumors spiral.
Well, and way to make the country hate you.
Mate, what was I meant to do? Sorry, not sorry about what I said. I'm just trying to have some fun. Don't worry, don't lose your head. I didn't mean to hurt anyone. LOL, say oh well, or go to hell. I'm sorry, not sorry about what I said. Don't lose your head. Tried to elope, but the Pope said nope. Our only hope was Henry. He got a promotion, caused a commotion, set in motion the COE. The rules were so outdated, us two were getting real frustrated.
Soon excommunicated.
Everybody chill, it's totes God's will. Henry's out every night on the town, just sleeping around like what the hell? If that's how it's gonna be, maybe I'll flirt with the guy or friend just to make him gel. Henry finds out and he goes mental. He screams and shouts like so judgmental. You didn't witch. Mate, just shut up. I wouldn't be such a if you could get it up. Here we go.
Is that what you said?
And now he's going round like off with her head.
No.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he means it.
Seems it.
What was I meant to do?
What was she meant
No,
to
but
do?
what was I meant to do?
What was she meant
No, like,
to
but
do?
what was I meant to do? Sorry, not your head.
Boy, that one sure was a real toe tapper. Really puts you in the mood to climb the scale of political power until becoming the queen of one of the most powerful monarchies of your time, only to be fed up with your new husband's promiscuous acts and seek revenge, only for it to horribly backfire and result in your own death. Now, doesn't it? No? Just me? Alright. For this next act, I hope you all packed your bags and bought your tickets, because we're flying off to New Mexico for Santa Fe from Newsies, sung by the incredible Cass Ross.
Folks, we finally got a headline. Newsies crushed as bulls attack. Crutchy's calling me, the Crip's just too damn slow. Guys are fighting, bleeding, falling, thanks to good old Captain Jack. Captain Jack just wants to close his eyes and go. Let me go far away, somewhere they won't never find me, and tomorrow won't remind me of today. When the city's finally sleeping and the moon looks old and gray, I get on a train that's bound for Santa Fe. And I'm gone, and I'm done. No more running, no more lying, no more fat old men denying me my pain. Just a moon so big and yellow, it turns night right into day. Dreams come true, yeah they do, in Santa Fe. Where does it say you gotta live and die here? Where does it say a guy can't catch a break? Why should you only take what you're given? Why should you spend your whole life living trapped where there ain't no future? Even at 18, breaking your back for someone else's sake. If the life don't seem to suit ya, how about a change of scene? Far from the lousy headlines and the deadlines in between. Santa Fe, my old friend, I can't spend my whole life dreaming, though I know that's all I seem inclined to do. I ain't getting any younger, and I wanna start brand new. I need space and fresh air. Let them laugh in my face, I don't care. Save my place, I'll be there. Just be real is all I'm asking, not some painting in my head. 'Cause I'm dead if I can't count on you today. I got nothing if I ain't got Santa Fe.
That was always one of my favorite songs from that musical. You know, Newsies is actually about many of the real-life trials and tribulations that many young Americans faced during the late 1890s. However, while it may not be the exact same, many black Americans of all ages find themselves in horrible, struggling situations, and they need all the support they can get. While it is important to keep yourself safe, especially with the ongoing pandemic, there are many ways in which you can support their cause without even leaving the comfort of your own home, such as signing online petitions, donating to various charities, and perhaps most importantly, spreading the word around on social media. Now, Mr. O'Hara would like to highlight a very special senior for us tonight, so, without further ado, take it away, Mr. O'Hara.
Thanks, Harrison. Before we get to our next senior, I want to take a moment and welcome our newest members into the International Thespian Society. We have a great cohort this year, and if you're in WHSTE and you're interested in joining, look for information next fall. This year's group gets a cool bumper sticker, an ID badge, and a pin for your fine arts jacket. You'll also get a cool certificate. This year we welcome Isabella Carrera, Chase Dallin, Catherine Dean, Harrison Dietzius, Samantha Janoff, Isabel Ma, Sophia Reck, Grace Stevenson, and Rosemary Terran. On to our next senior. The next senior I'm going to talk about is Maggie Britton. I've actually picked 2 locations for her. One is here in the hallway, where I'd often find her as early as 8 a.m. on some days, or as late as 6 p.m., claiming her spot. My second spot is right here in the auditorium. Maggie could often be found here before or after a rehearsal. For Maggie, what sticks out to me is her unconditional love of WHSTE, the joy she found in it, and how she just identified as a member of our ensemble. She set an incredible example to everyone into the group as far as what it meant to be part of a team and a creative endeavor. Your original cannot be replaced. If you only knew what the future holds, after a hurricane comes a rainbow. Like a lightning bolt, your heart will glow. And when it's time, you'll know. You just got to ignite the light and let it shine. Just own the night like the 4th of July. Because baby, you're a firework.
Yay, Maggie! I'm really happy that I've gotten to know you over these past few years, and I'm really excited to see what great things you do in the future. Next up, put your hands together for Harrison Dietzius, Madeline Moore, and Matt Burley, who will be performing a scene from Hammered, a Thor and Loki play, with music by Chase Dallin.
No. In the name of all gods, past and present, where is my hammer? Of course. Loki! Face me and answer for thy crime! Where are you? Where'd you go?
Do you have any idea how pathetic it is when you try and talk like father? Honestly, Thor, the occasional dude would suffice.
Dude, where is my hammer?
Ever the blunt instrument. Why not ease into things? Good morning, dearest brother mine. Did thou dream well of maidens and cascading fountains of mead?
I'm in no mood for your silver tongue, thief. You took my hammer, admit it. No one else would dare enter my room unbidden.
No one else would dare enter your room, period, because of the stench. It's called deodorant, Thor.
That's it! Have at thee!
Stop
that! Seriously, I hate it when
you numbskull. What are you going to do?
Boys!
Good morning, Mother!
Morning, Mother.
Have you lost your minds? Your arguing is like to wake your father from his kingly meditation. Now, what is the emergency this time?
Loki stole my hammer and refuses to give it back. The runt.
Excuse me, I'm not a runt. I am Leaf.
Loki, my son, did you steal Thor's precious hammer?
I didn't steal it.
Liar!
I simply borrowed it.
Thor, what do you need to hammer? I should think you both would be occupied with last-minute studying for this afternoon's final exams.
Mother, I've spent the last week cramming, but since you asked, I need to hang this.
Ever the child at heart, aren't we, brother?
Mark me, Loki. The day is not far off when mighty Mjolnir will sing in these 2 vascular, stunningly proportioned hands. And on that day, a ball peen to your puny skull will be the least of your worries.
Not puny.
Is too.
Such taunts and threats are beneath you, my sons. Now recite the Oath of Brotherhood.
Mom!
'Tis an order from your queen.
Fine.
We
brothers, we be princes as guardian,
loyal
and proud.
Neither quarrel
nor blunder can rend us asunder. Decree thus far and loud.
Good. Now both of you off to your exams. Make me proud. Oh, and Loki, a little less stealing, if you please.
Borrowing, dear mother. Borrowing.
Thor, don't let these exams trouble you. No one expects you to...
Go on, Mother, say it. No one expects me to what?
I mean to say your destiny.
My destiny is to be nothing but a blunt instrument. Useful, strong, but dull.
You are not dull. Serious, perhaps. But then your father grew serious once he realized what weight would rest upon his shoulders. I remember one day he just laughed less.
So is that why you favor Loki? He laughs more with each passing day.
Favor? I see. I was foolish to think that this was about your exams. I have 2 sons. I love you equally, but perhaps with different parts of my heart. Your brother loves you.
He hates me.
You are wrong. You'll see. Be patient with him, Thor. Promise me.
I promise.
Good. Now go ace your exams.
Woohoo! Great job, Harrison, Madeline, Matt, and Chase. That was absolutely incredible. Now, I'd like to take a moment to remind you to go check out the website blacklivesmatter.com. On this website, you'll be able to learn about the history behind the movement, as well as find links to donate money and sign petitions that call for justice. If you aren't able to donate money or physically go out to the protests, the next best thing you can do for yourself and for the world is educate yourself. As Martin Luther King Jr. said, the function of education is to teach one to think intensively and to think critically. Intelligence plus character. That is the goal of true education. Please consider this as you go about your day and you go about this time in history. We'll throw it over to Isabel Ma, who will be singing Congratulations from Hamilton.
Alexander, congratulations. You have invented a new kind of stupid, a damage you can never undo kind of stupid, and open all the cages in the zoo kind of stupid. Clearly, you didn't think this through kind of stupid. Let's review. You took a rumor a few, maybe 2 people knew and refuted it by sharing an affair of which no one has accused you. I begged you to take a break, you refused to. So scared of what your enemies might do to you, but you're the only enemy you always seem to lose to. You know why Jefferson can do what he wants? He doesn't dignify schoolyard taunts with a response. So yeah, congratulations. You redefined your legacy. Congratulations. Sacrifice. I languished in a loveless marriage in London. I lived only to read your letters. I look at you and thank God, what have we done with our lives and what did it get us? But that doesn't wipe the tears of the years away. I'm back in the city and I'm here to stay. Do you know what I'm here to do? I'm not here for you. I know my sister like I know my own mind. You will never find anyone as trusting or as kind. And 1,000,000 years ago she said to me, this one's mine. So I stood by. Do you know why? I love my sister more than anything in this life. I will choose her happiness over mine every time. Eliza is the best thing in our lives. So never lose sight of the fact that you have been blessed with the best wife. Congratulations. For the rest of your life, every sacrifice you make is for my sister. Give her the best life. Congratulations.
Woo! Great job, Isabel. And now we're gonna throw it over to Mr. O'Hara to acknowledge another one of our wonderful seniors.
Oh, hi. Thanks, Madeline. Well, we're in the paint area in the back of the shop, and of course that brings us to Lily Brooks, who has definitely left her mark here. All joking aside, Lily has left an incredible legacy. She is wonderfully creative, an authentic and genuine human being with an awesome sense of humor and an amazing collaborator, someone that's just wonderful to do art with. I hope Lily knows how much we're going to miss her next year. It's hard to take courage in this world full of people. You can lose sight of it all. This world makes you crazy, and you've taken all you can bear. Just call us up, because we'll always be there. And we see your true colors shining through. We see your true colors, and that's why we love you. So don't be afraid to let them show. Your true colors are beautiful.
How lovely to see you again. Yes, you know me. It's I, Loki of Asgard. I've had a long run, but it's never been quite so successful as many of the art projects that Lily embarked on. In fact, it's always lovely to see a creative soul. Unfortunate to see one leave, though. So all of Asgard's blessings and best wishes onto her. However, for our next little piece, we have something reminiscent of my dear brother Thor. A pair of monologues. I hope you enjoy them. They are done by a pair of lovely actors, Stephen and Cal. Please, give them your appreciation.
Everything's half off at the Snack Shack tonight. Last night of the season. Got a large, extra butter. You see, you got a newsreel? The future's gonna be amazing. Since I'm a kid, I get to live in it. Let's see. This is 1957. By the year 2000, I'll be flying around with a jetpack on my back. You know what I think? Someday there's going to be people on the moon, and even a planet Mars. My dad believed that. He was an engineer. He was really smart. He once told me that. Anyway, he got killed in Korea, fighting the Chinese communists. My mom says the war was stupid, that the whole damn country of Korea wasn't worth my dad's life. That was just a few years ago. Since then, it's just been my mom and me. Well, it may be exciting these days, but we're pretty much out of it around here, especially at the Sleep Days Inn. That's the hotel my mom runs. It's right up the road. Nobody comes in the fall and winter. They stay open anyways. Mom's hoping we'll get lucky. Too bad tonight's the last night. Winter's coming.
No one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
Martin, buddy. Do you mind if I just went on one more little rant about this messed up island? Look, I'll make it quick. The story's a bit more contemporary, I suppose. So I was 12 at the time, born and raised in the same house that I'm living in, but you know. I mean, I had a pretty snazzy life. I mean, it wasn't all rainbows and unicorns, but my mom never made me eat something off my plate that I didn't like, so I guess it was better than most. Mom and Dad never fought. They married a hell of a lot younger than Graham and Gramps would have wanted, but, you know, if there was a couple Hall of Fame, they'd be in it. Oh, sorry, I need to rope myself back in. My mom, yes. Okay, so it was a warm night, and in the middle of summer, and, well, I remember the exact date and time, but I know you wouldn't care. So, in the middle of the night, she just goes and gets up out of bed, walks aimlessly around the house for a while, and then she goes outside? Well, nothing's too weird, to be honest. My mother's known for having sleep issues. I once heard her mention something about, Satan's yogurt.
Anyway, she loaded up this canoe we owned at the time with these bricks and these heavy chains and a bunch of other stuff, and she set up on Nitigo Sound without a word. Her body was found the next day. They were able to trace the canoe back to where she stopped. She chained herself up, jumped out of the boat, and drowned herself mafia style. There's never been a history of mental illness in my family. I get that it can affect anyone, anywhere, at any time, really, but I swear to God, she was fine. So, yep, me and Dad moved to the mainland, attempting to recover from... and life went on. My dad ended up giving the house to my aunt, his sister-in-law. She never wanted it. I mean, she lived halfway across the country. When I asked for it, she gave me the house, no questions asked. I mean, I'm sure she had an idea of why I wanted to, but I really don't think she had the energy to question me. Martin, buddy, I'm seriously questioning my sanity right now. When I was younger, my mom, I always thought she was in the witness protection program or some sort of secret agent, and she was found and murdered, but now I'm pretty sure the real reason she offed herself is a bit more... I don't know. There's this thing I've been seeing. I can't really tell you what it is, but I think Mom saw it too. It crawls out whenever I get too close to town, and I've seen it around here sometimes too. I don't think it likes me, Martin. Everyone's eyes were on me when I was with you, but it wasn't their eyes I was having a hard time with. At first I thought it was some messed up hallucination, but there in town it scratched me. And, well, now I'm too scared to try and leave. Too scared to stay. Goodbye, Martin.
Greetings, adventurer. I am Chuck Biggs, also known as DM Biggs. And by the power of Cthulhu, I have realized something. Those last two were confirmed critical hits. Perfect successes. Fascinating. But up next, we have a candy store. It's apparently from Heather's musical piece. And I am looking forward to this as a profound fan of Twizzlers candy. Now, let's step into character and be amazed by the wonderful world of Heather's. Presented by Beck Patsinker.
Martha's had a thing for him for like 12 years, okay? This would kill her.
Are we gonna have a problem? You got a bone to pick. You've come so far. Why now are you pulling on my dick? I'd normally slap your face off, and everyone here could watch. But I'm feeling nice. Here's some advice. Listen up, biatch. I like looking hot, buying stuff they cannot. I like drinking hard, maxing that's credit card. I like skipping gym, dissing her, kissing him. I like killer clothes, kicking nerds in the nose. If you got no spine, you can get in line. Let your mommy fix you a snack. Whoa! Or come with us three, break it down with me. In my Porsche with the quarterback. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Honey, what you waiting for? Welcome to my candy store. Time for you to prove you're not a loser anymore. Step into my candy store. Guys, all at your feet, pay the check, help you see all you have to do. Say goodbye to Shamu. That freak's not your friend, I can tell in the end. If she had your shot, she would leave you to rot. Of course, if you don't care, fine, go braid her hair. Maybe Sesame Street is on. Whoa! knows he's been thinking about me.
Color me stoked.
I'm so happy. Shut up, Mother! Step into my candy store!
Step into my candy store. It's my candy store. It's my candy. It's my candy store. It's my candy. It's my candy store. It's my candy store.
Okay.
Enough! By order of the Supreme Ruler of Latveria, Dr. Victor Von Doom, your previous program has been dealt with for non-compliance with Latverian entertainment laws. Let us move back to something more appropriate. Another profile for a senior of Wayland High School, Sophia Reck. Another one of our many talented actors and a participant in 2 of the competition plays. So please, enjoy or risk your disintegration in the name of Latveria.
Thanks, Matt. We find ourselves on the other side of the shop now for our next senior, Sophia Reck. I chose this area because Sophia would often visit me at my desk during classes, whatnot. We'd have numerous conversations about life, things going on, things she cared about. What will stick out for me for Sophia is her heart, her passion, her emotion, her energy. She could see through a complicated project all the way through the end. And secretly, Sophia also has a heart of gold and is a sweet, sweet person. Your song is from the band The Dixie Chicks. Well, you fought with a stranger and you met yourself. You opened your mouth and you heard yourself. It can get pretty lonely when you show yourself. Guess you could have made it easier on yourself, but you could never follow. You never seem to do it like anybody else. Maybe someday, you're gonna settle down. If we ever want to find you, you can still be found. Taken the long way around.
We're all gonna miss you, Sophia. And now, the song of love and tragic heartbreak. Kyung Jung with She Loves Me.
Will wonders ever cease? I didn't like her, I couldn't stand her, I wouldn't have her, I never knew her, but now I do, and I could, and I would, and I know. She loves me, and to my amazement, I love it, knowing that she loves me. She loves me, true she doesn't show it. How could she, when she doesn't know it? Yesterday she loathed me, bah, now today she loves me, ha! And tomorrow, my teeth ache from the urge to touch her. I'm speechless, for I mustn't tell her. It's wrong now, but it won't be long now before my love discovers that she and I are lovers. Imagine how surprised she's bound to be. She loves me. She loves me. I love her. Isn't that a wonder? I wonder why I didn't want her. I want her. That's the thing that matters. And matters
Ouch. Thank you for that wonderful number, Kai. We'll now be hearing another wonderful number. I know because I got a sneak peek of this one. I Have a Dream from Mamma Mia by Maggie Britton.
Have a dream, have a song to sing, to have me come with anything. If you see the wonder of a fairy tale, you can take the future here in every phase. I believe in angels, something good in everyone I see. I believe in angels when I know the time is right for me. Across the street, I have a dream. Across the street, I have a dream.
That was awesome, Maggie. I don't think this is the right kind of lamp. Now, performed by Harrison Dietzius, Friend Like Me from Aladdin.
Well, Alibaba, he had them 40 thieves. Scheherazade, he had 1,000 tales. I must to you in luck, cause up your sleeves. You got a brain of magic never fails. You got some power in your corner now, some heavy ammunition in your camp. You got to punch, possess, Yahoo, and house. All you gotta do is rub that lamp, and then I'll say, Mr. Aladdin, sir, what will your pleasure be? Let me take your order, I'll jot it down. You ain't ever had a friend like me, no. Life is your restaurant, and I'm your melody. Come on and whisper what it is you want. You ain't never had a friend like me. Yes, sir, we pride ourselves on service. You're the boss, the king, the shah. Say what you wish, it's yours. True dish, about a little more baklava. Have some of column A, try all of column B. Well, I'm in the mood to help you, dude. You ain't never had a friend like me. Oh my. No. Can your friends do this? Can your friends do that? Can your friends pull this? Out the little eye. Can your friends go poof? Can your friends go abracadabra? Let her rip, and then I make the sucker disappear. So don't stand there slack-jawed buggy-eyed. I'm here to answer all your midday prayers. You got me bona fide certified. You got a genie for your charge d'affaires. I got a powerful urge to help you out. See what you wish, I really want to know. You got a list that's 3 miles long, no doubt. See, all you gotta do is rub like so and no. Mr. Aladdin, sir, have a wish or 2 or 3. Well, I'm on the job, you big nabob. You ain't never had a friend, never had a friend. You ain't never had a friend, never had a friend. You ain't never had a friend like me. Ooh,
Excellent, Harrison. 2 thumbs up for me. I'm going to mention we'll be supporting the Black Lives Matter charity, and I'll also be throwing it back to Mr. O'Hare now to hear our final senior profile of the night.
Thanks, Chase. For our final destination, we bring you to our stage and senior, Cass Ross. Yes, I chose the stage because Cass has performed on it many times, each time with wonderful performances and incredibly memorable characters that will live well beyond their graduation. I chose the stage also because it's where we have our WHSTE tradition circle. And through that time, we've all got to know Cass. And to know Cass is to know that they are creative, emotional, deep, incredibly intelligent, and full of love. And we can't wait to see what you do next. So for your song, Unwritten, you're just beginning. Pens in your hand, ending, unplanned. Staring at the blank page before you, open up the dirty window, reaching for something in the distance so close you can almost taste it. Feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you. Only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Drench yourself in words unspoken. Live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins. The rest is still unwritten.
Congratulations, Cass Ross, and thank you for all that you do for WHSTE and the community. We are very proud of you. Next up is Isn't It Romantic from Love Me Tonight by Madeline Reck.
I've never met you, yet never doubt, dear. I can't forget you. I've thought you out, dear. I know your profile and I know the way you kiss. Just the thing I miss on a night like this. If dreams are made of imagination, I'm not afraid of my own creation. With all my heart is here for you to take. Why should I quake? I'm not awake. Isn't it romantic? Music in the night, a dream that can't be heard. Isn't it romantic? Moving shadows right, the oldest magic word. I hear the breezes playing in the trees above. While all the world is saying you were meant for love. Isn't it romantic? Merely to be young on such a night as this. Isn't it romantic? Every note that's sung is like a lover's kiss. Sweet symbol in the moonlight, do you mean that I will fall in love perchance? Isn't it romance?
Great work, Madeline Reck. That was Isn't It Romantic from Love Me Tonight. Before we start with our next act, WHSTE would like to remind you that we stand in solidarity with the Black Lives Matter movement. Black Lives Matter is an organization that helps end racial injustice and discrimination across the entire United States and in other countries. Donate today at blacklivesmatter.com or sign petitions to help end racism. Thank you. Next up, we have Eva Marabella with Ireland from Legally Blonde. I think I'm legally blonde. What do you think?
Elle, do you know the #1 reason behind all bad hair decisions?
Love. You're lost without your love. Your heart is on the floor. I can help you. I've been there before. When I need to relax, I just put on some tracks from this CD I bought for the store. Isn't that relaxing? It's called Celtic Modes. When I'm lonely or feeling dejected, I play this and it never fails. I pretend like I'm in Ireland with Enya and the whales. When my telephone gets disconnected or I spend every night alone, I pretend like I'm in Ireland where the Irish bagpipes drone. Smell the grass as a rainstorm is ending. People smile while I stroll past their farms with a red-headed sailor named Brendan, and we dance without moving our arms. In a bar once I met this guy, Dewey, and he bought me like 14 beers. And he told me that he was from Ireland, so I lived with him 10 years. When I squinted, he looked like my sailor through my boozy delusional fog. But he dumped me for some slut named Kayla, took my trailer and took my dog. In Ireland they know how to love you. You embrace in the misty Irish breeze. And if your Irish boy tires of you, you're allowed to shoot him in the knees. Hey, you look like that poster for Ireland. Long blonde hair and that sweet sunny face. And oh wait, that's the poster for Sweden. Ah, screw it, I'll never see either place. But a girl sweet as you has a future. You have hope as each new day dawns. Girls like you always get to see Ireland. Give my love to the leprechauns.
An amazing job by Eva Marabella. That was Ireland from Legally Blonde. Thank you so much for joining us tonight for WHSTE's very first Thespian Night. Before we go, we have one more trick up our sleeve. And this is a thank you, a reminder that you got this to all the Wayland paramedics, first responders, teachers, parents, and the like. This is Hero Is My Middle Name from SpongeBob SquarePants, the musical.
You'll find all the strength you need is inside, like Poseidon riding across the tide. Don't let this moment pass by, come on. Hero is your middle name.
Fixing trouble is our game.
Just give it the old know-how. There's no better time than now.
Don't give up and don't give in. Yeah, if you're thinking take respect.
Courage is your claim to fame, and hero is your middle name.
That's nice, guys, but mine's Jada. My TV, it made a real prediction. It's not science fiction. There's nothing we can do at all.
Why are you waiting for the bottom to fall? It's not the time to drop a big beach ball. All for one and one for all.
All for one and one for all.
Fixing trouble is your game. Just give it the old know-how.
There's no better time than now.
Don't give up and don't give in. If you think and sink or swim, courage is your claim to fame.
When hero is your middle name.
And hero is our middle name.
Alright, everyone, let's do this.
Heroes to the rescue! Our team to the top! Let's go!